Okay, what's up everyone? Today we're going to be looking at this here Squid Industries Tsunami that was recently released at Blade Show. This is one of the ones from Blade Show. I picked it up at Squid booth right whenever the show opened, and they sold out in about 45 minutes. They only had 30, so that was cool. Mine is silver handles with green anodized titanium screws. We're just gonna take it apart and see what's on the inside, I guess. I have not taken this apart yet, so hopefully it doesn't go too terribly. I'm not exactly sure what the screws are, if they're bolts or double-sided screws or what, but I guess we will find out. Let's take apart the bite handle first. That one came out pretty nice and easy. This one seems to be in there a bit better. I'm not sure if they had Loctite. I can't really tell because this screw is green, but it looks like it was Loctited. And yep, sure enough, it's just this is the sex bolt. Just looks an awful lot like a screw. I'm gonna try my best not to scratch anything here. But there's the washers. And yeah, there it is. Just the blade and the bushings in there. Kinda wonder if the bushings are smaller or bigger than that of the Kraken. Let's see now. Oh, I totally forgot. So this is the Tsunami box right here. And whenever you buy one of these, it comes with this really cool certificate of authenticity and this little hardware packet. And you can see these little pins. They're actually weights that go somewhere in the end of the handle. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but also got some extra washers and steel screws, should you wish to use steel screws. Jared and Scotty both got anodized Tsunamis, which came with steel hardware. So they flip a bit differently just because the titanium hardware is lighter. But we're gonna try to take this apart. And oh, it's actually coming out without spinning. That's nice. And I assume that I can just take this apart now. However, it does not want seeming to want to come out. I might actually have to screw this one back in just so we can keep the thing from spinning. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Too sure if that's doing anything. I think I just unscrewed that one. Oh. Okay. So I guess those would be the 3 holes that you would put the weight pins inside of. Hopefully that shows up on the GoPro, but you can see them right there. Tsunami is really cool how it's got the work they did here. It comes down here so that further down, when the blade has more space to wiggle back and forth, it keeps it from hitting the handle here. And then they've got a bunch of this extra space here milled out for weight. And of course you've got the channel that comes up and the handles meet there, which feels really nice. I'm just gonna dump this out over here. And I guess this is where you would put the pins in. I don't really want to push it down in there because I don't want to change the weight of my Tsunami, but you get the idea. That's where the weight pins go. Pretty cool. I tried at Blade. Seiji's Tsunami has one steel pin in it, and it's kind of in between the full tie hardware and the full steel hardware in terms of weight, because his has tie hardware with one weight pin. But I'm sure there's a good configuration for everyone. You just gotta play around with it. I really like how neutral mine is at the moment though, so I will be keeping it that way. Alright, that went in no problem. The handles on this thing and the blade are just so pretty. Oh, I guess I shouldn't use my hoodie. I brought this towel in here for a reason. Okay. Now I just need to put the whole thing back together. Crud. So this side is the screw, the actual screw, so I want the screw to go in here. Just trying to make sure that they match because I'm not a party pivots guy. Even though they both look like screws, there is a difference. Some people say that party pivots reduce play, but I do not think so. I'm currently wishing I had a pivot needle. But oh no, I need to not hit the edge on the inside of the channel. There we go. Just trying to align the washers. That's one handle on there. Is there a certain way you're supposed to put in washers? I don't really know. Sometimes on my Balisongs I flip the washers and it ends up reducing play or something, but I don't know if it matters. That's not what I wanted. Oh, my washers just fell on the floor. There's one. Oh, there's the other one. Okay. Let's try that again. Through the blade and next washer. This is one of the most annoying things about assembling channel valleys. Whenever you poke the bolt through, a lot of times it'll push the bushing out of the blade and prevent you from getting the second washer in. There we go. So you just gotta use your screwdriver to push it back out, and then you can get it through with the washer in there. This is another tip if you don't have a pivot needle, which you should, because it makes assembling Balisongs much easier, but you can just use your screwdriver to align the washers. And look at that, it has no tap without the screws in. You love to see that. Nice bushings, Squid. Nice bushings. And it feels like I will not need to re-Loctite this because there's plenty of resistance screwing these back in. You love to see it. And fully torqued down. The bite handle is a little resistance on it. It's also completely dry though. Gonna take some oil. Oh, that was way too much. Whatever. Gotta make sure I'm doing this on this side, that it's the actual screws and not the bolts. Safe handle is good to go. Right handle is still giving me a little bit of trouble. There we go. Perfect. Well, hope y'all enjoyed watching a very unnecessarily long video of me messing around with this and looking at it. And I wish y'all luck if you're trying to get one. But yeah, thanks for watching.